by some miracle of the gods, my makeup can withstand a shower, but my hands look like I've murdered a Smurf. And I'm sure if I showed you my shower, it would look like that too. I'm already frustrated with this video. I'm not. Hello friends, it is Danny, and today I'm going to be doing a stitch and bitch because I have a lot to bitch about, and I figured why not attempt to try and figure out what I'm crocheting, because I don't remember what this is. I think it's a slipper, the start of a slipper. So I'm gonna have to go reference the video before I actually start talking. I have a lot to bitch about. So hopefully I will get some of this done and I can update you guys on a few things because a lot's happened. A lot has happened.
A few moments later.
Well, that took a lot longer than I expected. But I officially know what I'm doing. I am making a slipper. And, oh shit, how do I do a half double crochet?
12 seconds later.
Now that I've clarified what a half double crochet is, because apparently I forgot that too, let's get talking, because I have a few points to discuss over here on my list. Let's start out with the fact that I have already kind of made one of these stitch and bitches, and I will get on to further detail about that later as to why that hasn't gone up and why my Q&A has not gone up, but that is a later point. Right now what we need to discuss is what I talked about in the prior stitch and bitch that you guys did not see, and that is my surgery. Now, I was going to talk about this in my Q&A, but I had said in my Q&A that I talked about it in my stitch and bitch. It's a long story, and I probably should have talked about the whole Q&A stitch and bitch bit first, but we're going to discuss surgery. Because it was originally supposed to be on March, no, not March. It was originally supposed to be on the 23rd of February, but it got postponed until the 1st of March, which means I am having surgery on Justin Bieber's birthday. If it's anybody else's birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy surgery day to me. And I got asked what my surgery was about. I guess I should start quickly by mentioning why I'm having surgery, because I don't think I mentioned it really. I just talked about how it was to do with my legs. What has gone on is ever since I have been able to walk, my feet, normally people are like, they walk straight and their feet have a little bit of a turnout, right? Or some people are pigeon-toed, some people walk on their tiptoes, and they do braces and physio and things like that to fix said problem. When I was younger, and up until present day, I walk like a duck. So my feet, instead of walking like this, point like this. And it's gotten to the point where it's pretty close to being like a 90-degree shift. So instead of my feet pointing straight, they point yay. Yeah, it's a mess. And they didn't want to do much about it when I was younger because they didn't want to stint my growth. As some of you know, I am not the tallest person in the world. I am barely 5 foot. I'm like 5 foot and 3/4 inches, so I'm almost 5'1". And I'm going to be less than 5 foot by the end of both surgeries because I'm going to probably lose about 2 inches of height. And that's gonna suck. That's really gonna suck. The problem is because my feet turn out like that, it causes chronic pain in my legs and it makes it difficult for me to walk extended distances or short distances half the time. So my doctor finally sent me to an orthopedic surgeon who then did a whole bunch of tests, and they found out that between my hip and my ankle there are 2 different rotational issues. One is like 40% curved and one is 50% curved. I think those are about the numbers in both legs. And I also have scoliosis in my back, and like 6 different discs in there are arthritic, and yeah, they're just doing great. After that, they kind of decided that the best thing, physio wasn't gonna help it after doing so much physio, because I had done it as a child but never done like surgery or braces or anything like that, and it never helped. So now the only option to try and fix the problem is surgery. That means that I am going to be probably either in a cast or brace on crutches I don't know the whole deal with that yet, but I know I'm going to be in the hospital for 4 to 5 days, depending on how I heal. And I'm also going to be off my leg for a long while, long while, and a lot of painful therapy that I'm not excited for, but I'm hoping in the long run it'll pay off. But that means that I'm gonna be kind of out of commission for making videos while standing up. So if I do film after my surgery, it's gonna be sitting in this chair and my leg will be out of the frame, and maybe I'll make a post-surgery update thing, but I just wanted to let you guys know about that. And that is where the pre-film videos come in, because I have had some videos that I've been filming since the beginning of February. The last video you guys have seen is my wrap-up. Since then, I have only been able to edit one video. One. And I haven't posted that yet because it's one of the planned pre-film videos that I want to save for my surgery video uploading schedule thing. And I'm going to go into a rather long rant probably about why I haven't been able to film or edit or do anything. It all started with a hard drive. An external hard drive that I got from Tyler and I thought was working fine because I had been able to edit one video from it and thought,
oh great, I can pre-film all these videos and have all the footage on this hard drive and then go back to it when I'm ready and just edit them all. You would think it would be that easy.
Oh, no. It has given me grief for over 3 weeks now. Let me try and find the words to describe how pissed off I am. I have been in a state, let me tell you, for the past 3 weeks because I have not been able to edit anything. I had so much, or what I thought was so much footage on there of like 3 or 4 different videos that I had planned to film, or not film, but like edit and have ready to upload. I couldn't access those files at all. Like it would show up and I could see it, but I couldn't edit them. And every time I tried to edit them in what I use to edit my videos, which is iMovie, it would crash. I could not edit anything. I tried to just even cut and paste something from a video and it would not do a thing. It would crash on me and I couldn't use it at all. Couldn't even get iMovie to cooperate. And I couldn't figure out whether it was iMovie or whether it was the files being corrupted or whatever it was. So I just left it alone. I kept trying. I did. I kept going back and I would be calm about it and I'd go in and I'd start trying to edit these files or at least get these files onto my computer so then I could edit them, and it just wasn't working. And I got so frustrated with iMovie that I deleted it and brought it back and it still didn't do anything. And I cried many a time over this. You can even ask Mama Darling. She was like, no, Kay, no, you need to just leave it alone for a bit and figure it out later because it's not helping you to stress out about this. And I was so stressed because I was like, I'm not going to have any videos to like put up, and then they're going to be wondering why I haven't put any videos up. And I did try to film one on my phone. I filmed like a video on my phone, thinking that if I filmed it and sent it to my computer and then imported it into iMovie and edited it that way, it would turn out. And then it said it was a missing file, and it wasn't. So that was frustrating. So it has been this ongoing cycle of me just wanting to murder my computer. Poor Nessie, I feel so bad because like I wanted to throw it, I wanted to like take it back and be like, fix this because I can't do it anymore, and it was a mess. But I figured it out, and it was the hard drive. The hard drive was basically saying that the files were there but they weren't anymore, and then when I could access them, iMovie did not want to cooperate with them. So it was just, yes, a mess with that. And I was like, okay, you know what? You have a week until your surgery, because I'm filming this a day before a week towards my surgery, so 8 days. You have a week before your surgery, you can pre-film some videos throughout this week after school, and you'll be fine. And you'll be able to edit them while you're gimpy and not able to do much other than sit around and do nothing. Which you would think would be a fun idea. but it's not going to be, and I know it's not. So when I went to come film this video so that I could update you guys, or at least just do a little mini update, I noticed that all of the footage that I was worried about from my birthday of at least the Q&A and the one tag that I had filmed was still on my memory card, and I hadn't deleted it, which thank you, Lord Jesus, whoever is up there and helping me out, because I now have that on my computer, not on a hard drive, and I can edit it. So I will be doing that. The thing is, now I have to, hold on, I have to refilm and film all of these that there we go, that you could not see, but now you can. And to refilm, I only have to refilm my unhaul. All the books are right here. You can't see them, but there's 14 of them that I have to unhaul. I also have to refilm the tag, maybe, I think, unless it's on there. I was supposed to film a Stitch and Bitch. Like, I filmed a Stitch and Bitch and lost the footage to that. But now I'm filming this one, so it's kind of different because the footage from that Stitch and Bitch anyways was kind of false because I had been talking about a surgery that was supposed to be tomorrow, but it's not. So, yeah. Then I also have planned to at least have filmed a bookshelf tour after a reorganization, so that's 2 different videos, a February wrap-up, and a February birthday book haul, because it was my birthday at the beginning of this month, and I filmed the Q&A on my birthday after I got home from the casino for my very first time. But yeah, I have to kind of refilm and still film all of those. So I have a week now to edit and film and do all that fun stuff. Luckily, I only have to babysit once this week, so I will have free time after school every day. So yeah, I have now conquered iMovie. Thank you. Thank you. Your applause is not necessary because it's good. We're good. We're good. We're close again. Me and iMovie are good. So let's talk about the next business thing on my list. If you guys have not noticed, there is something new right there. Can you see it? Can you see? Well, you can't see it this far away, but I got a new tattoo, guys. I have waited for like over a year now. It's almost 2 years in, I want to say May, because it was around my dad's birthday when I got this one, the last one. I filmed my All About My Tattoos video just after this one healed. So this is going to be a very awkward close-up, but that is my tattoo. And it says, to be loved and to be in love. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it? I absolutely love it. My dad got me tattoo money for Christmas. He got like these little coupons to his favorite tattoo shop people that I like too. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it just before my surgery and have time to heal. And I love it. If you guys do not know, it is a line from, well, line/lyric from the song 18 by a certain British boy band named One Direction. And if you guys don't know, I have been a fan of One Direction since X Factor days. It's not like I'm not very obvious with it, because like that's my boys. They have always been a part of my life since they came to be the One Direction boys. And even though Zayn's not in it anymore, they're still my babies. I'm sorry, fangirl here, don't mind me. And I wanted something to not only represent having them as part of my life, but also find one of their lyrics that had the most meaning to me. And this one just kind of kept sticking out, and every time I would sing the song, I was like, yeah, that would be good tattoo meaning. That would be a good tattoo. And then, yeah, this happened. And I love it. It is currently like 2-3 days old now, so it's in the scabby process. Yummy. I want to get another one right over here because this is actually the least painful spot. I have, you guys, if you've seen my All About My Tattoos video, insert link here. I have 5 tattoos now, 4 of which I discuss in that video. 1 on each leg, 1 on each wrist, and now I have this one. And this one hurt the least. I thought it was going to hurt the most because my cousin said it hurt there, but it didn't at all, ever. No, I just literally sat there. And it was like, are you even touching me with the gun? Because it doesn't feel like it. It was like nothing. It wasn't even a bee sting at all. My second semester of school has been going fairly well. I got my report card back from semester 1 and I am actually doing very well. I got all A's, which my highest mark is in math, guys. I got a lower mark in English and I'm like an English whiz. That's like my subject and I did better in math. What has this world come to? But this semester is so much more fun because they wanted to put me in stuff that I could do from home. So they put me, best thing they could have ever done. They gave me a spare in first, and if you don't know what a spare is, it's basically a no class thing. So you don't have a class during that period and you just don't go to school, or you do go to school but you don't have a class to go to, so you just kind of wait around. And so that means I get a whole extra hour and a half of sleep before I have to get up and go to school. And it is the most glorious thing I have ever gotten. I also really love all of my other classes too, because second period I have photography. And it's kind of new for me, but it's like also really interesting because I get to know the photography side of a camera. I'm also in the second semester of yearbook. I was in it first semester and I was actually the one to create the cover of the yearbook for my school this year, which is really, really cool. And it's really nice to see like the pages that I've created for that yearbook, and also the cover, which is it's like I'm gonna have a copy of it and it's like I made that. I literally made that cover. I've made these pages and now I'm in it again. But the other class that I got put in was writer's craft, which is basically creative writing, but like they call it writer's craft because you do more than just creative writing. I just call it creative writing because I mean that's what I do. That's why I wanted to be put into it, and I actually was lucky enough to be put into it without having to get the prerequisite English class, which isn't, it's good. I'm happy. It's my favorite class. My teacher is amazing. I seriously love him. He is probably the best teacher I have ever had. He is funny. He is like everything you want in a teacher. Like he can joke around with you, but he also teaches you things, and it's not just like telling you things. He's like explaining it. Like he's just amazing, and he also happens to kind of know about my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this, Mr. Hannah, hi, shout out to you because you're awesome, and hi. The last thing I wanted to mention though is I am starting a new series on this channel, and it is going to be a DIY series where I just like make all kinds of bookish DIY things. I have technically 2 different DIY videos that are going to be up eventually. One is already edited and just needs to be like rendered and then uploaded, and the other one is currently in the editing process because that is footage that I managed to salvage. But I thought I would call it Danny Does DIYs just because it's a fancy title, so fancy. I'm so fancy. But this is your chance to comment down below if you find something on like Pinterest or you see something on Tumblr and it's like a bookish DIY that you want me to try and recreate, then comment them down below and I will try and make them eventually. I have a few planned. I have a whole Pinterest board made up of ones that I want to make eventually. So yeah, pre-filmed videos. I'm gonna put up a warning video that says after this video it's all gonna be pre-filmed, and it's basically going to be put up on the day of my surgery. Like I'll have it as a scheduled video. I will have it uploaded before I have my surgery, and like yeah, you get the point. So that will be letting you know that I have had my surgery. I will make a video post-surgery, just a quick update, and post it so that you guys know I'm okay and what's going on. And yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you like this Stitch and Bitch, and if you guys have any questions about things that are going to be going on this channel, then comment them down below. I always read the comments and I will always reply to comments. And if you don't want to leave a YouTube comment, or you don't have a YouTube account and you're just kind of watching this video anonymously, hello. You can find me at Twitter. You can message me on Goodreads, well, I don't check Tumblr very much. I just use my Tumblr as like an Instagram posting place, kind of. So you can find me at Twitter, you can find me at Tumblr, you can even message me on Snapchat and I will answer. And they're all at DannyDarlingX, I'm pretty sure. Links are always in the description as well, so if you want to try and find me that way, they're in the links to stalk, and they're always in the comments of any of my videos. I think the only other non-pre-filmed videos that you guys are going to be getting before my surgery, or maybe like the first few pre-filmed videos, I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll figure it out, but they will be both the book haul and wrap up for February because they are important. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thank you for watching my video. Hope that you really enjoyed the show. Hit the subscribe button down below and go and read some books.